All right, let's see if we're live. Hello. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Today we're gonna figure out what's going on with this quest. Regular hostilities. So I made the update to Workshop Framework for myself for an alpha build, but I had to roll back to before the spot we got to last week because I need the quest to trigger fresh with this version of Workshop Framework. So I think we just have to sleep a few times and we should get a defense quest to trigger, and hopefully the solution I found right at the end of last week's stream will sort it out for us. No guarantees, maybe doing some more deep diving into log files, but made an attempt. Jackson, Chicken Lo Mein, Storm Pilgrim, Chitre, Kihaz, Raven, hello all. Welcome. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Fire around in the sky. Sound check. Check, check. Oh, we got some sickos here.
After what you did, you'll always be welcome here.
Maybe just fine.
You.
Thank you.
This far.
Medical treatment. Let's see here. Yeah, we can afford a couple of chems.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Are you going to restart playing clean after this one's finished? I'm actually going to probably shift over to an Xbox playthrough to see if Xbox runs better now that we've got the latest update. Whoa, 14 chems. No, thank you.
Let's hope you won't need it.
Oh, he can recover naturally. I got to check and make sure the settlement has enough chems. I don't want him ripping 14 stim packs out of my inventory. That's our stim situation here. Oh, we got loads of chems. 1,800. Alright, guys. You guys must be really injured. Wasteland Curbiner. You know what SS2 needs for its next update? It's soccer. And this has to do with nothing with the fact that it's FIFA World Cup right now. Of course, nothing to do with that at all. There's a feature that we have in Sigil of the Fallen that made me really want some sort of game in Bethesda, in a creation engine game. We figured out how to do zero-G items in Skyrim, where they just kind of like float around, and it's so fun to bat them around. Where it's like, I really just want to like knock this into a goal. Jim Brooks, heck yeah, finally caught your stream at the right time. Welcome. Hey, Sonic Bill. You never had clean fingernails. Get over it.
It's nice to have a positive outlook
Welcome.
on the future for once.
Still a heat wave. Nice.
I'm starting to think we're finally.
And it's got to be the worst when you're when you're a gamer, right? Because then if you turn on your PC and play a 3D game, any game that gets your GPU cooking, you're just getting a second little furnace in the room with you intentionally. Morning McFly, hello. Okay, question. Starting Fallout 4 play again. I have a bunch of weapon mods and I have outpost mods. What mods do you recommend to start with, or your mods? I have made a Vortex collection of the stuff that I kind of recommend to start with, which is all the stuff, most of the stuff that I've made because I know it works and I'm testing it constantly, and a bunch of the more popular add-on packs.
Got a dangerous look about you.
Alucard Dev's trying to get Storywealth up and running. SS2 is about to look fire. Yeah, Storywealth, I know they spend a lot of time making sure that SS2 works with it. They used to tap me regularly to make sure they had everything sorted. And I haven't been patching SS2 very frequently this year, so should be in good state. Good state right now. Hey, Canuck. Colin, hello. Okay, we need to find someone to take a nap. We are going to get some time to pass here. We're just going to borrow one of these folks' beds. I want to see, actually, let's get it to daytime. I want to see if we can get a defense quest to trigger again, so we can test and see if my changes workshop framework had an impact on this. Jibrook Sphere Dream's still coming. It is. I don't know when, though. Don't know when. It is done. It is waiting for something from Bethesda. But it's in their hands. They can launch it anytime they like.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Alright, now we'll go over to 24 from here. Okay, HQ update. Okay, still no assaults triggering, which is actually shocking. Okay, we're gonna bop over to another settlement here. Check and see if our Grey Garden is recruiting. I had to roll back to the before to see if we fixed that, which I think we fixed it by just spamming a bunch of extra beds, because I believe I determined the bed discrepancy is the 6 robots. Alucard recently started a new modded playthrough of FF4 again. Decided to replay SS2. Previously played on Xbox, now I'm on PC. Oh, it's gonna feel so good. What a night and day difference. Fumiro, just want to say thank you to you and your team for your Starfield creations, because I've tried others and nothing matches the quality. Awesome, thank you. How is your how's your patch doing? Are folks grabbing it? Tyler, hey, King, had a question. Is there any news on the American Rising 2 some settlements thing? I'd love to stomp on some gunners with the Enclave. I haven't heard anything from Adelino lately, but as far as regarding to that, I've talked to him just yesterday, actually. I know he just finished a big update to his Fallout 4 companion to tie it in, so he has said he swears up and down that he's going to do it eventually. I know that he made the switch from working in AAA, like working in the games industry, to trying to go solo. And so I know that one of his priorities is stabilizing his income, because otherwise he can't eat, and that does not make for good life for modding. Okay, got our defense quest. Now we go check and see if it works. So first thing we can do is check and see. Let's see here. Help WSFW for quest. Okay, first we're going to figure out which assault quest is running. It's usually 01. It is. Okay, so now we need to figure out. All right, help FQ03. Or is it FQ? Yeah, FQ03, I believe. 4 West. No, that's blowing smoke. FQ0 something. We'll just try like this. All right, should be this one. S2C3 FQ02 BOS. Alright, so now we're looking for this boss, FF03A375, and then we run an SV to see which things he's involved in. So he is in, okay, he's in player involved 02. Let's see, get distance, player. Okay, he's forever away, so he hasn't been teleported yet. Okay, where is this one? So there are two. We're being attacked twice, but only one of them came up on our radar. Alright, we're going to just move ourselves to it because we want to see if we can figure out what's going on here. Actually, I better TGM in case I drop in the middle of a bunch of guys. Alright, player. Got moved to 168945. Alright, let's see where this is. Is this Coastal Cottage or somewhere else? Okay, we're in Coastal Cottage.
Hey.
Okay, let's check again here. All right, still infinite away. So this person is not being moved to the location yet, but I may have to start the assault for that to happen. Let's see. Oh God. Oh no, I can get the nice. Here's the core. Goodbye. Oh. Uh-oh. Peek. Nice, I think we interrupted that grenade.
Oh, hey, Chief!
Okay, there we go. Right, so that the chain, I made a little fix to like interrupt that dialogue from repeating again. So that must have just kicked in. So now we're waiting to see if the Brotherhood soldier shows up. I wonder what that XP was from. I guess there'd be no bodies up here. I'm looking for loot, but... Alright, let's check their... Alright, no, we want to do distance player. Yeah, they're still infinitely far away, so they're not getting moved by the Workshop Framework quest. Let's see if they get moved with the reinforcements. Nope, still forever away. Hmm. Oh, we got more guys. Oh, those are the bad guys. I thought those were our people. Grim Reaper spreads. ridiculous bird. Oh, I think I'm still on TGM. I'm just wrecking these guys. That's right. We're not here to win. We're here to fix bugs. Okay, so we need to check some log files. I want to get to the bottom of this bug. It's driving me mad. I thought I had it solved last week, but I'm wrong. All right, let's see. Let's find our log files. For log script user. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's bring the game back up. All right, I got a log file open on another screen. All right, what is this person? Ends in 375. Do I see them in the log? All right, I've got to set up attacker call. Remove settlement factions. Okay, I'm only seeing them show up twice. Okay, let's see. We'll go back to code again. Where are you getting stuck, you bugger? All right, let's see here. Assault settlement. Where is that quest? Weird. I'm sure I had this open. Okay, let's just open it again. File open. Yes, you cannot see what I'm doing on your screens. You were just seeing probably frozen game content right now. Within just a minute, trying to find. Okay, when does this question? When does this run? Okay, we need to check for a timer being run here. Let's see. SV. Wait, we lost our guy. Where'd he go? Let's see. Show quest variable here. All right, there should be a timer running on this. Let's see. Okay, timer in 8.45 seconds, and that should cause this run. Let me make sure this is the right timer here. Yes. Okay, so this timer will run. Okay, now I need to see stage enemies down. What is that? Ah, crud, I closed the CK. Okay, we're gonna load up the CK here. JK, I see. Happy birthday. Oh, is it some sort of like YouTube anniversary for me? Like for my account? If Marine, I have an idea. Instead of SS2 being into chapters, why not make it one big mega mod? Just because it's more exciting for releases to have new patches like that, and it would have prevented us from putting it out on Xbox if we had made it one big mega mod, and it still would now. So I'm glad it is in chapters, because now there's actually a chance I can get all the content on Xbox. Okay, I'm gonna load up just Workshop Framework because that'll be a little faster. Anyway, if the mic voice is down, yeah, I'm trying to read a lot of stuff on a second monitor. Hey, it's Rick. Some program that slow time gauze would pair well with some Sentinel armor pieces. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, if I'm standing still all the time with it. Didn't even think about that. Probably, I guess I bet the Sentinel stuff works well with VATs in general, right? Because you're just parked. Call sign engine 10 years on, the gunplay and fighting still is up. Yeah, I still have a blast with this game. Fallout 4 has never gotten boring for me. Hot dogs. You're supposed to get a battle report when you liberate a settlement, right? Yeah, the battle reports will show up at your HQ. There's a couple spots you can get it. There's like a little folder outside of the HQ meeting room. There's one outside of your quarters. You should be able to access it from the War Planner's desk as well, if I recall correctly. A sledge. How many years does SS2 have for support? Until I feel like there's nothing left for me to fix, basically. So like SS1, I eventually stopped supporting because people stopped submitting bug reports that I could legitimately chase down. So it just kind of was like, right, well, we're moved on to SS2 anyway, and SS1 feels like it's as good a shape as I can get it. But yeah, I don't know how many more patches it will get. It's this is like, for a lot of people, this is their first experience with us. So even if I was going to think about it from, working on the game studio, this still represents us, kind of. Like, I think most people, if they're unsure about us, they're going to look up King Gath, they're going to see Sim Settlements, and this is a free thing they can go try to see if we're worth their time or not. So even if I was just worried about it from a business perspective, it still makes sense to keep patching this. But I just like it. I just really like Sim Settlements. I really like Fallout 4. So this is kind of my happy place to go here. And I think a lot of the folks who tune in week by week are Sim Settlements fans, first and foremost. Fallout 4 fans before Starfield or Skyrim. I might be wrong about that, but that's what it feels like to me. I recognize a lot of these names. A lot of these folks have been hanging out with me for the entire 9+ years I've been doing this. The patch has been done. It released it at Hell's Gate. Yeah, I know you released it. I was curious how many people were actually downloading it. It's always interesting to see. So when you create a Sim Settlements game and SS2 is still a mod on FO4, yeah, that'll be weird if we do that. But I mean, like, I have to have a finished. I don't like leaving stuff unfinished. This is why we started Conqueror 2 development, because it bothered me so much that Conqueror was out in the world unfinished. By the way, we are hanging tight still in game because I'm waiting for Workshop Framework to load in the CK, and my CK is horrendously slow because I need to trace through some scripts because I really want to fix this bug that comes up with. What do you call it? Irregular hostilities. Because we are currently seeing, for some reason, it is not teleporting this this person to us. So, 'cause, 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 ' What's supposed to happen is the NPC will get teleported to the nearest point where the rest of the assault is going, so wherever the gunners are appearing. Okay, CK is loaded. Now I need to load Papyrus. Oh, my computer's getting a little derpy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Creation Kit. Okay, the Creation Kit says it's loaded, but there's clearly something else going on. Every time I click on any window, just nothing happens. Uh-oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, everything unfroze. Okay, there we go. All right, so what I'm trying to do here is load up WSFW Assault. Need to load up this quest here. I'm trying to figure out what stage this is. What could be going wrong here? Okay, all enemies down at stage 75. So we need... Okay, stage 75 is not done. So every time that timer runs, it should run a function called check for enemies down. Let me go look at this function. Check for enemies down says find the assault. Okay, I need to see which aliases this guy's in. Okay, he's in the remaining attackers. Which is the kill to complete loop. Okay, good. So we come down in the code to the kill to complete. Okay, if he's deleted, we ignore him. Is he bleeding out or not dead? Is he disabled? Then we enable him. And then we have this thing called auto attempt to prevent enemies under the world. Let's make sure that that is enabled. Let's see here. Okay, and that is set to true, so this should be running. So it should check each actor. And let's see, it says if the player is involved with it, yes. Player is not able to see the move to ref, and this actor get distance move to ref is less than 1,000, and player has detection ref. What is this? B player can see move to ref. Okay, so the one, let's see, player's detection LOS on the move to ref. Okay. Okay, so this is basically suggesting that if I'm too close to the target it's trying to move them, or if I'm watching it, they won't spawn, which I may have to remove that code. The code was originally designed to make it less likely the player would ever see the troop movement, but that's kind of irrelevant to me now. I just want them to appear. So now let's check the timer. Okay, we're gonna wait 35 seconds and we'll see if this code fires. I think what I might have to do is just add a bunch of traces to this, because for whatever reason I don't have them here, which is really odd. This is the type of code I normally would litter with debug output so that we could check in the logs to see what's going on, but it's likely I removed it at some point because log chatter does slow down the game a little bit. There's actually a way you can actually compile all the scripts so that they eliminate their debug data. One of the reasons I don't do that is because we want to be able, we use the log files to generate exports of settlements. Checking our timer here. Don't mind me when I lean forward to reach the keyboard that's on the game machine. That's when my voice goes down. Wait a second. That was more than 2 seconds. It says 33 seconds, so it must have already passed the 35. And I don't think our guy is any closer. Get distance. Yeah, he's still not here. So I could just teleport him to me, but that doesn't help the problem, right? The goal here is to try and figure out why is this happening? Because it's not just me. There are people who are having the same issue. We've had reports on the forums. So, need to figure out... Okay, so we're going to need to add some debugs here. So we're going to do this. So we're going to go mod trace custom. Is that what I run in this? Yeah. Okay, alright, so we're going to add a check whenever check for enemies down gets called. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Get dead. No. Get bleeding out. Is bleeding out? It's not bleeding out. Okay, so he should have passed this check. Okay, we're gonna try something here. Save. Test. So I might be able to hotload a script. We're gonna try this. So save this guy. Let me recompile it. Hoping we can hotload this. It'll save a lot of time if I don't have to do a new build each time. Sorry if I'm falling behind on chat here. We're in deep debug mode. I've got my spot marked so I can scroll back up. Just remember to this during these times when I'm in the tank. If you want me to answer a question, best to @KingGathic, because when I go to catch-up mode, that's the ones I'm gonna check. Well, let's see here. Come on, CK, you can do it. You can do it, Papyrus. Everybody excited for the charity event this weekend? Watch us suffer. Come in and watch us go loopy as we try to create a mod. The biggest challenge for me, I really I shouldn't speak for everybody else, but for me the challenge is trying to stay awake for the whole thing, because I really try and push it to see. Because I remember there was a time in my life where staying awake for 40 hours was totally feasible. So I still feel the urge to try, even though I know I can't. Well, I haven't been able to do it so far in these years. Call sign engine. If those were re-released Fallout 4 using the Elder Scrolls 6 engine, you think that would be grounds for an SS3? Maybe. I think it would depend on how much they change things. Like if they left the code the same, like if they left the workshop code the same, it could be feasible. Like if we get like a Fallout 4 special edition, like the equivalent of what they did for when they ported Skyrim forward engine-wise, that could be interesting. Let's see here. Okay, so I've got the code up. Let's see. I need assault settlement. Let us compile this. Let me bring up a network drive here. That is not a network drive. Network storage. Here we go. Okay, let's go to our scripts here. Every time the audio cuts out, I have learned that that is because I am putzing around somewhere else on my computer. And it just does not like that. Okay, so now we're going to tab out of the game again because I'm going to grab this file. There is it should be able to hot load this file. So let me grab my network share here. We're going to grab this file. Grab our LP directory, data, scripts. All right, we're going to create a workshop framework folder. Drop this in. Okay, so now we should be able to do, this is a nice little trick for those of you who are working on mods. You can actually do reload script as a function. And if you type in the full path, it doesn't work for everything, but it can work for some stuff. It'll usually tell you if it failed or not. Assault settlement. Let's see if this loads. Successfully reloaded. Okay. So now we're going to go back to our settlement here, and I'm going to just directly call check for enemies down. Okay, now I'm going to check my log file and see if the new data that I requested starts showing up in there. Okay, I might have to reload the log file because it may have closed it when I did that. Okay, that force closed the log. So let's see here. But I do have a function to open the log again, so hang tight. Get back in the game. Oh, I love that mess of armor. Uh-oh. My computer's not loading. Come on. Come on, KVM switch. I feel like half of the stream is me trying to hype up my inanimate objects to function correctly. Okay, so let's see here. S log name. Okay, so we do call function debug dot open user log. I don't know if I can actually do this from console or not, but we're gonna try. Missing parameter string. Oh, because open user log has a second command that I'm assuming is default. Hold on a second. Papyrus open user log. What is the definition of this function? Okay, in Skyrim it doesn't have anything. On Fallout. This says it only has a log name. So I might not be able to do it from console. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There might be... No, that's not going to work. Damn. Okay, we may have to reload the save. Not the end of the world. I was just hoping I could hot load this. All right, let's try. Yeah, okay. Well, we made a save right there, so let's crash the game out. No, we don't need Skyrim. We need Fallout 4, F4SC. All right, let's put this on standby. We're going to defeat this bug. If we can get this sorted, this will be... Because the other thing is, this same bug is what often causes the reinforcements to get sent to God knows where and get stuck. So when you feel like an assault just never wants to end, this is related. So if I can fix this quest, this should also improve that situation for folks. Okay, let's see here. We've got main menu, issue testing. Still might have the issue of the... Oh, you know what's funny is I may have to like code in a way to force open the debug log because I think it only starts... Yeah, I might need to add a new function for that. So we're going to do that. All right, we're going to add a new function. Okay. Function force open debug log. We have to read, but this one now, if we hot load it, this will work, but I got to compile it again. Compiling. Compiling. Batch compile, one file finished. Give me the file, please. Copy. Pasta. There we go. Okay, let's first see if the log just started on its own from loading the game. Ooh, it did. Nope, it's empty. Never mind. Wait, hold on a second. User. Refresh here. This is 9:43 p.m. Okay, it may have started. Okay, here we go. Now it's working. Okay, so it says check for enemies down, found 10 actors to be killed. And our boy is not here, I don't think. Oops. Hold on a second. I didn't jot down his ID, crud. Okay, so we need to go help FQO for QUST. Show quest variable SS2C3 FQO2BOS. All right, I gotta write down this guy's ID number so we can track it down. Where's my pen? Okay, he is FF03A375. So we prid him. We run SV, and this will show us all the quests he's involved with. So he shows that he's in the remaining attackers alias on player involved 02. He's involved in kill to complete on player involved 02. And kill to complete is what we're looping. And I see on there, found 16 actors need to be killed. And does any of them end in 375? No. How is that possible? Okay, let's see here. Let's run this SQV, WFW, assault, settlement, player involved 02. And is he showing? So there he is. He's under attacker faction. I can see his 3A375. He's listed under starting attackers. He's listed under player enemies. And he is listed under kill to complete. Oh yeah, he is there. Okay. So he's under the 3. Okay, I kept looking over it. I looked at the 5 and I didn't see the 7 in my monkey brain there. Okay, so he is showing up. Okay, so we need a little more detail. Why is he not being teleported? So I'm going to add some more debug scripts. Okay, this is promising, but it does mean I need to log out of the game each time, but it also means that it'll automatically catch in the next loop. So, all right, let's add a little bit more debug here. So, and check for enemies down. Okay, we're getting there. We're making some progress. We just got to see why he is not being teleported. So I have to work backwards from there. So we're going to go in here and we're going to say, let's see here. Okay, this is redundant. Get rid of this. Okay. All right, and then we're going to put actor. This actor is alive and not bleeding out. Okay, and then we do attempting to. Let's see, no, what can I do? Checking can move actor. Okay, here we go. So I'm adding a bunch more debug log. Basically, to figure out, is this guy failing the checks, or is it attempting to move him and it's just moving him somewhere unexpected? Because those are both potential paths, failure paths that this could go down. So I'm just basically putting in a bunch of debug logs that just kind of steps through the code. One of the things we lack with modding is like a step through tool. So anybody who's a programmer, usually when you're writing code and you're having trouble with it, you can step through the code bit by bit and see where things go off the rails while you're monitoring it, but we don't have that for the Bethesda modding tools, unfortunately. Okay, now we go back to here, get on our network share, grab the script. Pop it back in there and load the game once more. All right, stand by. Oh God, lost my spot in chat. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try and catch up with some of these at King Gath messages. I believe Conqueror 2 will slot into SS2 like a new Raider faction, or we're not part of this team. Yeah, basically. So it's you have multiple options to play Conqueror 2. You can play it as its own story. You could play it as a new ally where you're gathering up the raiders in the northwest into a single group that you can run and add them to your empire, or you can just kill them. It's a lot of player choice with it. Okay, here, so Jim Brooks, yes, speaking of the charity event, does modding for charity transitions data work well on Xbox as far as you know? I love shooting most so far. I just heard conflicting things. I honestly don't know. I've never tried it. I know there are some bug reports on the charity mods, and I have not had time to play with them lately to try and fix up the bugs. So that might be something I do on stream. Because now we have so many people who work on the charity mod on the weekend. Mostly I'm just organizing things and entertaining chat and trying to keep the stream going as like a cohesive whole, get people watching folks play. So I might have nothing to do for the first hour, and so we could maybe go fix some bugs for the older ones. Might be the plan. Okay, here we go. So I'm looking through the log. I see found 10 actors that need to be killed. Oh wait, that's probably for yeah, our guy is he in here? No, it should be 15 actors. So we gotta wait and for the thing to loop. Whoops, I hit quick save. Oh well. Okay, let me reload this log file. Okay, here we go. Found 16 actors. Okay, we found, there he is. 38375 is alive and not bleeding out. Checking can move actor. Actor failed move checks. Okay, making progress. Now I'm going to look at these move checks. So there are a few things that I have the code checking to decide before it moves the NPC. So the first one is the player involved in the assault, which we know that's true. Player can see the move to ref. Is the distance of the actor less than 1,000 from the move to ref, which you know that's not the case. Oh, actually, maybe. Hold on a second. Okay, let's add. So we're gonna go ahead and add all this stuff to the. Okay, mod trace custom s log name. We're getting closer. I just need to add a few more things to the log here. So we're gonna go. Let's see, B player involved. We'll just check everything. Equals this. Okay, we're checking if the player has. Can they see the actor, which they shouldn't be able to. And what is their distance to the player? That should be quite long. Okay, so now, all right, now we have all of the things they could potentially be failing in the debug output. So let's recompile this one more time. All right, I'll go to stand. Okay, you guys are still on standby. You guys didn't even see that. That works out good. There was nothing to see anyway. It was just me looking at a log file that off screen. What did I do wrong here? Line 2076 failed. 2076 log name, player has detection LOS. Oh, that's why. All right, re-render that. Hot dog are all KVMs, which is just crap. I've only encountered a few, but they all seem pretty spotty. Yeah, generally. I've actually invested in a really nice one, and it still works spotty. So yeah, I think they all are crap. Like I invested in like a server level one, and it's still bad. Call Signation Real Talk. Are there any plans to update Workshop Plus for AE in the future? No, I have zero plans to update Workshop Plus. Is there something? Is it not working? Does it need something to work for AE? We're planning on updating the Workshop Framework DLL that C. Dante is working on. He's actually doing some crazy stuff. He's gone deep. I can't wait to see what his final thing. Like he thinks he's permanently fixed the scrap crash. So I'm excited to see his update when he's got it. But he's a fresh dad, so I don't pressure him. I know how that is. Workshop Plus hasn't worked since next gen. What's wrong with it? Okay, we're going to exit the game again. Back to script extender. Nick Carter's another patch for SS2 coming soon. Probably July. Most of my extra time is going to the charity right now, so. So I've not had a committed time to like really, like this is the most I've invested time into a single bug since last patch. And these are the type of bugs I really want to fix, these deep, nasty ones right now. Because we've had a few patches already of me just fixing little tiny baby stuff, and that's fine. We want to get all that stuff fixed up, but we need some meaty fixes, man. Yeah, I agree, Fomiro. I actually really like Papyrus. I've gotten it's part of it is that I just have spent so much time with it, but it feels more intuitive to me than a lot of the programming languages that I use for work. All right, let's reload this. Actually, hold on, let me close this log altogether. Refresh. All right, found 10 actors. Where's our found 16 actors? That's what we really want. Okay, it hasn't run yet. We need to wait for the game timer to run out. Ain't anymore. It's going well. We are deep in the bug hunting. Oh, I can bring you guys back and you can watch my game screen while I tab in and out of it because we're trying to fix this assault bug right now. Yeah, the bug is the NPCs are getting stuck with the assault. You know, sometimes you get it where you get like waiting for reinforcements and it feels like it takes 30 minutes for them to show up. This is almost certainly related to this issue that I'm having right now. So, okay, so we've got... All right, I'm going to put this log on this screen. You guys are actually going to see this in a second. So we need to find our guy. So here's our guy. So here is can move actor, actor failed move checks. Okay, so here's the result of all the move checks. So player involved is true. Can't see move to ref is false. Get distance from this settlement to whatever this is 1 billion. Player has detection on the NPC equals false, and the distance to player is super long. So now I got to see which of those is inverted from where it should be. Whoops, I accidentally fired. So now I'm going to the code to see which one of these it's actually failing. Okay, so we want player involved to be true, which it is. We want player can see move to ref to be false, which it is. We want the distance from This might be our bug right here. Get distance move to ref less than 1,000. No, we want it greater than 1,000. I think I found it. And that means I can fix it in the subdue code as well. Let's see, get distance move to ref. Let's see if that code is anywhere else in here. Yep, I think we had an inversion of our less than greater signs. Compile this. What's funny is I would not be shocked if somebody has submitted this fixed workshop framework and is sitting on Git, and I haven't gotten around to looking at it yet. And I'll feel real stupid if that's the case. Okay. All right. Going back to standby. Well, they probably are falling below the ground, John, but this code is supposed to stop that. So what this code does is it's like every 30 seconds, it loops through all the NPCs you're supposed to fight and says, hey, is this guy like anywhere near where you're supposed to be? And if not, let's move him back. The problem is it looks like I had an inversion of logic that would prevent it from functioning. So we're about to find out if I've just fixed it, because this is the right direction we want to be here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? My monitor is flickering like crazy. Stop. Stop. No. What is happening? Oh, wait. No, don't load a second copy of Fallout 4. Stop, computer, stop. There it goes. Okay, we're back in Fallout 4. Let's bring you guys in. And then you're going to immediately leave as I load the log again. All right, let's close this file. User, F5. Wait, is this the current one? What time is it? 10:01. This says 9:57. Okay, here we go, 10:01. Oh, you know what? I don't think the game actually exited before. That's why I was getting that error with the screen going all crazy. Okay, hold on. Let's relaunch this again. Stand by. Okay, game loading once more. The bug was more or less due to a more or less. That's what it appears to be, but we're about to find out here in a second. We should suddenly be attacked by a Brotherhood of Steel soldier here, if it's working. I don't actually know where the move to target is, though. So I don't know when I say suddenly. I'm not sure exactly where. This general direction, though, I think, because that's where everyone seems to be coming from. Okay, well, let's pause and check the log file again. Okay, we still have only found 10 actors, so we're still waiting for the second assault to do its iteration loop. Oh, oh, I see it. There he is. It worked. It worked. All right, let's see if he's got the goods. Does he have the goods? He doesn't even have a gun. What's he doing? He's like, oh no, I gotta run back. Forgot my weapon. Not again. Oh, he found one. He picked up a gun off of that guy. That's amazing. That's what we wanted. Ah! Come on, give me the AP. Let there be chaotic physics. Think we got it, guys. Oh, it's going to be a glorious, glorious patch for Workshop Framework. Read the Brotherhood orders. Nice. Attention all Brotherhood remnants. The Pridwen has been destroyed. Our loss cannot be measured. Deploy to settlements and perform hostile operations. Create as much attention as possible. We must draw the target to the Caliburn outpost. By order of Sentinel Fujisawa. Create as much attention as possible. That feels grammatically incorrect to me. I'm not the writer, though. So I may be wrong. Nice. Oh, that feels so good, guys. That bug has been haunting not only SS2, but Original Conqueror for ages.
Sorry to bother you, but we've got something going on that I think you need to know about.
I gotta add this
Over the few days, we began reports of settlement generators going offline. Food shipments disappearing. Unexplained property damage. We suspect sabotage. Now, the obvious culprit would have been the gunners, but something about that just didn't add up. Not to mention, I don't remember the gunners always asking people if they have Geiger counters.
The railroad?
Nothing gets past you, does it? Aiden and Salvador explained, do you have a Geiger counter? Used to be a railroad call sign. And prior to a bunch of incidents, we've had strange folks showing up and using that exact phrase. I think it's a safe bet that our saboteurs are the railroad. Or at least what remains of them. Even after you put them down, with so many agents and informants, I suppose there was always going to be enough survivors out there to cause trouble.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's see here.
How much of a threat are they?
Hard to say. What they've been doing so far may be all they can do. Could be just the start. But if left unchecked, their sabotage has the potential to really hurt us. And our settlements. And I don't just mean property damage. They could start turning our own people against us. We could start losing settlers or even have entire settlements turn their backs on us. The term divide and conquer comes to mind.
Sounds like they need to be dealt with.
Couldn't agree more. It's obvious they've got a bone to pick. I don't see them letting up no time soon. But one of our staff had an idea. They suggested you check out one of the railroad's past haunts, Bunker Hill. There's a chance they still have old contacts there. And if they do, maybe those contacts will know if the railroad really is behind all this. And if we're real lucky, maybe they could tell us where we could find them.
What's your opinion of Bunker Hill?
It's a busy place, that's for sure. Constant foot traffic, lots of people in and out, easy to get lost in the crowd. Probably why the railroad liked the place for whatever they did there.
I'll do what I can.
Good, I'm glad. I mean, we could ignore this, but I get the feeling these railroad remnants aren't going to stop messing with us anytime soon.
Oh, it feels
If
so
you
good.
go to
It
Bunker
feels so
Hill,
good to have this bug
try
fixed.
using the Geiger counter call sign.
And how
anyone
dumb
you
it
think could
was.
be a railroad contact. If you get ahead, try to find out where the railroad survivors might be hiding themselves. Maybe then we could stop all this sabotage nonsense. All right, good luck, and be safe.
It was this symbol instead of this symbol. That one character in the code. All right, what do we got here? I think we're just on the endurance play here. Does that unlock anything useful? Yeah, just give us hit points, please. Oh, I guess I could be doing charisma, and that'll help out my red dress situation. All right, we're just special statting it up. We're gonna be all 10s soon. Okay. Let's head to Bunker Hill. It's a pesky bug that's people have been reporting to me for years, and I'm like, I can't find it. The code is good, and then I would do little tests, and the problem, my tests were flawed, is because they were in little tiny areas, and so then that greater than less than would just never show up. And this is a common problem also with your test cases. This is why unit testing exists, and there actually is a framework for setting up unit testing in Fallout 4, but and setting up unit tests in this would be a nightmare. I don't know. I would have had to do that from the get-go, I think. Cricket, you do not look good.
Hey, Cricket.
Come on, come on! Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
Yeah, you
Let's
do
see
have
what
a
you
gun
got.
that I
Oh,
want.
goody. Let's make mischief.
Yeah, let's get that weapon. What is it called? We talked about the spray and pray. This is like one of the weapons we talked about at the very beginning of this playthrough, and now we're finally rich enough to where absolutely we will accept. And then we might as well grab some ammo here. So I need 50 cal for my sniper rifle. We don't really need 2 mil. We will get it eventually from the gunners. So what does spray and pray take? 45. Okay. Yeah, we'll take all these. Thank you. Nope, nope, nope. Cancel. Accept. There you go. And immediately equip this thing. And what are we getting rid of here? You know, I don't use the artifact gun a ton. What do we use even less, though? I guess we've not really been using the shotgun much now that we've got the gauze rifle. Yeah, we'll get rid of the shotgun, which is very rare for me. But explosive rounds, too much fun. Okay, what is my mission right now? What am I supposed to be doing? Find the railroad contact in Bunker Hill. Is that you?
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Yes?
Yes.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Yeah?
Huh?
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Yes?
I think our dialogue's broken in this quest. Look at this.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Huh?
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Hi, how are you?
I don't know what's happening.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Yeah?
Okay, that one worked correctly. What was that? That was weird, the caravan stuff that was showing up underneath.
Do you have
Hey,
a Geiger counter?
My shoulder keeps creaking whenever it rains. Is it supposed to do that?
Probably arthritis. Inflammation in the joints combined with the pressure of the air is causing pain.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Yeah.
Yes?
Right.
The subtitle. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's the general subtitles. They are a mess. Let's see here. Let's see. Display. General subtitles. We only want subtitles for conversations that we are actually engaging in. Okay, so we're trying to find these tourists and to talk to them. Find the right one. Looks like the lines were not added. I think that was actually just a crossover of subtitles because it was saying caravan worker.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Huh?
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Sorry, mine's in the shop.
There's our
You
guy.
must be the agent I was waiting for.
Oh, it's Derek.
Don't worry. I got info on the meeting spot. Here, take this. It's got everything you need to know.
Anything else I should know?
I don't know that much. I'm only a tourist. I just overhear things now and then. But since you asked, I think the railroad is taking a big risk with this meeting. I mean, if someone infiltrated it and killed all the remaining leaders, the railroad would be over. For good this time.
The railroad values your service.
Hey, don't mention it. Oh, and remember, read the note. All right, see ya.
Okay, switchboard note. Let's go. Meet at the switchboard. Map on the back of the note. If possible, come alone. Too many people show the meeting will be abandoned. Can't risk being discovered. The railroad lives on. Desdemona. I thought we killed her. Also, where'd my quest go? Oh, it's going to start another quest. There we go. Oh, we haven't actually been to the switchboard yet, because I didn't do any of the railroad quest line. We just kind of went murder hobo on them. Any word on SS2 Xbox updates? Waiting with foamed teeth. I mean, Xbox... Oh, as far as like getting the new content and stuff? No, not yet. That will be another thing that I will be focusing on post-charity. So this weekend, we'll finally be ramped up with all of the charity stuff. Well, other than when the release day is, which is theoretically July 1st. It'll be July 1st or 2nd. After I've got that behind me, then my weekly Fallout 4 time will resume to SS2 and Conqueror.
Yeah. Yeah?
Oh, what are we carrying? Oh, it's because we just added the new weapon to our inventory. Yeah, we can drop that. Oh, wow, we still got to drop a lot of stuff. What did I actually... I must have accidentally picked up some stuff. Let's see. Oh, I guess we don't need the fire extinguisher. Definitely don't need a laser rifle. Wait, what is this? Time slows down for a moment when chambering the final round in the magazine. It's not worth much. Get that out of here. That's not very good. Okay, there we go. Made some space. Ooh, let's go chest down, spray and pray. I'm coming, team. Whoops. I sprayed and prayed too hard. Sorry, buddy. Gotta watch out for those explosive rounds. Okay, so question. Do these bullets benefit from explosives? So, like, am I doing double damage with these things now? Because that's pretty
Area
cool.
patrol in progress. Location under Institute control.
Yes, it does. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, let's try a quick save here. Guys, I am so elated that we fixed that bug. Holy crap. I'm just buzzing right now. I'm so excited to get that patch out now. Gets a explosive and automatic weapon? Well, that's ridiculous. What is it? I don't think I took automatic though. That's commando, right? Yeah. Could start taking it.
Won't be able to hack this.
Oh. I'm not going to be able to get in here. Okay, there's another way in through the... I wonder if... Can I get in through the diner if I'm not doing the quest? Let's go check. Because it's one of the... It's like in the Slocum's Joe, right? I wonder if I can get there now that I've killed off the railroad. Or if I blocked myself out from doing this quest because I... Unless until I get Master Hacker. Well, let's find out. Oh god.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Nick has a chance of opening master doors. Oh, if I command him. Got it. elevator's not functioning. Okay. So I do need Master Hacker to get in there then, I guess. Well, that's unfortunate. That's actually something maybe we should patch in for this, is like when you get the quest to do this, give you a password to unlock that terminal for switchboard for people who didn't do the railroad quest at all. Okay, well, we'll go to the Brotherhood one for now. And maybe we'll try Nick later to see if he can hack that terminal for us.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Okay, so where do we need to go for that one? Find the Caliburn outpost. Oh, good, down here. Okay, we need our... Where's our power armor? I'm guessing I left it at either GNN or Starlight. Yeah, it looks like GNN. I guess I can grab... Well, if we're going to go to GNN anyway, I'm pretty sure that's where I left Nick. We'll just snag him. I haven't been riding with Dogmeat in a while. I don't remember why. I assume I sent him behind for some reason. Modify's gonna give me a seizure. Sorry. It's like a fidget toy. Oh yeah, I think it glows the color you have your HUD set to, and I have mine set to white. Ooh, Envoy at HQ. Who have we not spoken to? Alright, we need to grab our... Oh, where's our power armor?
Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
Somewhere.
How's it going, friend?
They would like to reassure you that we have a
It's like I can finally think
reaction.
straight.
The vaccine cannot give you the actual disease.
Wait, there's no Envoy. There's Cola. There's Hubert.
How's it going, eh?
Oh. Where'd he go? Well, he disappeared. He always was a magical guy.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Okay, why is it telling us we have an envoy? Or to speak to Jake via HQ radio. Why does this want to go to the basement? What is going on here? Why are my objectives so weird?
His modifications will be adequate for quite some time.
Alright, let's see here. Where is my power armor symbol? What's in Sanctuary? Okay. Alright, let's see if we can find Nick.
You still living here?
Nick? You here?
You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
Hello.
Hello, Mala.
You got no idea why that circuit blew.
Okay, let's see. anybody in here? I actually don't even know what department Nick's in. There's Dr. Preston, apparently. Dr. Garvey. I would have expected him in the science department. Maybe he's in engineering. Alright, doesn't seem to be in the atrium here.
Synths truly inspire me to be a better robot. That sounds strange.
Or he's piled in this closet. Sometimes there's just a pile of engineers in here. I mean, there are a pile of them, but they don't look as messy as usual. This is the most organized I've ever seen the HQ staff, like actually distributed evenly all over the place. Jake, did you need something?
Yeah? Hey, thanks for the personal quarters. Finally got somewhere I could put all my necks. Feel free to stop by whenever I'm off duty.
Oh, missing dialogue
It's a
line.
rebreather. It'll stop rats from getting into your lungs. Lets you breathe underwater, too.
It's a thoughtful gift. Thank you.
That rebreather's got a lot of sentimental value, but I trust that you'll look after it. I hope it serves you well.
Never mind.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Vaultec DLC, I can track him down. Okay, we may have to do that. You know what we can do is we can go to Sanctuary to get our power armor. We'll build that. And I might have already built one. I feel like I've gone through this before, so. Okay, let's go check. Nick's been captured by the Triggermen again. I feel like the switchboard terminal, it's a rare oversight. So Rick's usually really really good about finding all the little niche scenarios. All right. Okay, we're ready for the glowing sea now. Now let's see if we have, did I build the companion finder thing? Well, I feel like if I built it, I would have built it close to here, so let's assume I don't have it. Let's go ahead and build it. Okay, let's go to... Oh, and I'm sorry, during all my troubleshooting, we were talking earlier, somebody mentioned Workshop Plus hasn't worked for a while. Can somebody, now that I'm more focused on chat, what was the reason, or what happens on Workshop Plus if you use it on the newer versions of the game? Oh, I probably have to unlock that thing, huh? Or no, it's going to be under electronics, right? Is it under miscellaneous? There it is, this one, right? Or is this called something else? I think it's this population management. Let's try it. This to not there. We need a okay. VIP tracker. Here it is. Kesbite's Mine Works on Anniversary Edition. Okay, that's good. Let's see. We need Short Nick Valentine. Nice. Oh, you were misled. Okay. Well, that's good. I was like, I don't think any, because it doesn't require a script extender. Wait, can it not track him? It's like, we don't know where he is. He's gone forever. It's not tracking him. Nick is dead. Rip Nick. Alright, let's see if the objective updates when we go into GNN. He's in Far Harbor. I don't think I even started Far Harbor, so hopefully I didn't leave. I hope he's not there. I'm fairly certain I left him at HQ. He's become one with Dima. And he doesn't care about like who you side with, like, right? He doesn't care if you side with the Institute.
Hello there, General.
There he is. He's at Tavern and Boathouse. We'll just fast travel everywhere.
Couple of sources saying that you were the one leading the Institute attack on the Pridwin. So, you want to tell me why you did it? Why you sided with those boogeymen?
You know what the Brotherhood would have done to the Commonwealth, Nick. I did the right thing here.
Look, no one had more reason to dislike the Brotherhood than me. But this? Wiping them out? And the railroad? All those lives lost. For what? So a group of mad scientists can keep plundering the Commonwealth to their heart's content? Is that truly the world you want to live in?
I want to live in a world with a future, Nick. And the Institute? That's humanity's future now.
Thanks to you. You know, since the first time we met, I'd always got the sense that you were gonna change this place. I just never expected it'd be like this.
Thanks again. It was
Hey,
a great
Valentine.
thing you did.
Time to hit the road?
Braver than I could be.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
He gave up on being angry at us real quick. Okay, let's see here. Why are we over encumbered again? What happened to all our carry weight? 441. Oh, did a bunch of our gear have strength on it, maybe? That's kind of funny. Toaster's giving you lip. I'm just
You're
gonna...
hounding for a green
We'll just
suntan,
reprogram
I
him.
suggest we get a move on.
All right, let's see here. We don't need that anymore. Where are we going? We're going south, so directly behind us. Got a cool 50 fusion cores in our pocket. Oh, you're right, John, because I probably have Lone Wanderer. You are absolutely right. Forgot about that. Yeah, this is carry weight increased by 50, and then carry weight increased by 100. So yeah, we lost 150 carry weight grabbing Nick. So we're supposed to give him our burdens, but I don't wanna. I used to have a mod I really liked, which was it like automatically added your companion's carry weight to yours. It was really unreliable though. Like it would occasionally your carry weight would just bug out. It was a cool idea. There we go. In we go.
You, stay your weapon. Sentinel Fujisawa wants to speak with you. You'll find him at the end of the compound. Please, board the monorail.
To the monorail.
Greetings.
Excuse me.
Caliburn Outpost? It's just a toxic waste dump.
Where's the monorail? See you, Nick. I hope this is a guy with a train for a hat. I hope that's how we implemented that.
Look who it is.
Careful, Nick. You're gonna upset all these people.
Ah, this you. I was about to have some blood leaf tea. Won't you join me for a cup? 3.
Oh, there's a. Oh, that's gonna trigger me. We gotta fix it. The optional isn't capitalized. Hold on a second. Fix this. I'm loading up the CK now. Critical bug. Sorry for the choppy sound. That is me loading the CK, making my streaming PC very upset.
Feels free.
I feel like I should take this fusion core. Yeah, you're staring at my power armor like you want it. What's this guy doing over here? Oh no, he just left his power armor over here. Oh, that's probably Sentinels.
I've been anticipating this sometime.
Nick's like, fine, I'll sit and drink the tea.
There are few who could do what you have. It is humbling, to say the least.
Sorry, who are you?
Just an old man doing what little he can with an unfortunate situation. I am Fujisawa, Sentinel of the Brotherhood. And with the death of Maxon, I lead what remains of the Brotherhood forces in this region. I have a question that I wish to ask. Why did you destroy the Pridwin? Why end the lives of so many Royal Brotherhood soldiers?
The Brotherhood was a threat to the Commonwealth. They needed to be destroyed.
If you truly consider them to be a threat, then your actions are understandable, as my actions may now be to you. There is something I must tell you. Acting as the table for my tea is a powerful submarine. It is damaged and unable to...
Almost forgot something important, guys. We're in negotiations here.
That right. And so I have instead modified the device's function. With the release of a dead man's switch, it will flood this entire facility with an exotic form of radiation. A radiation harsh enough to make the growing sea seem hospitable in comparison. Enough radiation to kill us all in very little time.
Here we go.
You don't have to do this.
I admit,
Nice.
you're not at all as I thought you'd be. And our conversation has given me pause. But still, this must be done.
I'm sorry. I really am, but I have a lot of people out there to take care of. People that count on me.
You do, don't you? People you do terrible things for, to keep them safe. Safe from threats like the Brotherhood. Your deaths would only mean suffering for those who rely upon you. I will not be responsible for this. Very well. You're free to leave. It was a pleasure to have met you. Perhaps we will meet again.
Thank you.
Couldn't resist.
Stay vigilant. Commonwealth is full of surprises.
Yeah, that's what we just did, Tyler. We just wooed him.
Always wondered what you'd look like as a robot.
We just wooed him with the red dress. Oh, I can't ride it back.
Duty calls, as always.
Alright, so we gotta take the long walk. The long, sad walk. Oh wait, can we not?
Another day, another...
Oh, here we go. Oh. You know what? Just for the threatening to kill us. Taking your fusion core. Slow and steady. Nick, you know what? Hold on. We can solve it. Where'd Nick go? Nick! You're dismissed. We need our carry weight back. We're taking that too. Try and stop us. Oh, so I hear him coming. There we go.
Hey.
Hey.
What's the plan?
Oh wait, no, we need him. We need him for the next quest. We need him to hack the door. I'm walking this slow on purpose. Don't try anything. Look at this guy up here. Yep. That is correct, John. That's I'm glad I remembered last second there. Walk of shame. The Loot Goblin's curse. Okay, I completed that quest. Oh, everything I have on my person monitor I want to carry. I want none of it. None of it back at base. I want to carry 50 of all types of grenades. And way too many weapons. Alright, let's hope Nick can actually hack this thing.
Gotta be joking.
What the? Let's do this!
Luck.
I have expected to have blown up Carla's Brahmin or something there with that. I mean, this just does kind of show the silliness of that perk, right? Of like, I was hauling all that stuff just fine, then as soon as I had a companion with me, all of a sudden I can't handle it anymore. It's like audience pressure. Can't handle the companion seeing me carry all the stuff. I get nervous. It starts to feel heavier. Alright, in we go.
Hey, let me...
Okay, come here.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Can do. Goodness. They've got this locked down tighter than a... Let's see about this. Sure, that was gonna do it. I think this one's beyond me.
Hey.
Try again.
Go ahead.
See what you can do.
Count on it. I'm locked out of this one.
Oh, he gets locked out because he tried too many times? That's hilarious.
Hacking this
Want me
is
to take a
beyond
crack
me.
at that terminal?
Yeah.
Heads up.
Can you try again?
I'm listening.
Try again.
Need your expertise.
Sure thing. Sorry, boss. This one's beyond me.
Ah. Alright, well then go home.
Security's too... Heads up.
Do something for you? Hey, let me ask you something.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, a whole hell of a process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Just a few minutes ago you were yelling at me.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted.
I didn't
Got
expect
more
this
banged
conversation
up
to go
being
this long.
Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins.
I haven't done any of the companion
But I
quests
guess
since
folks
my first
never
playthrough.
forgot I rescued the mayor's
Literal
daughter,
years.
so they started coming
10
to me
years,
when
in fact.
people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Look alive. Look alive. Nick.
There's something you need? Looks like you got something to say.
Hey.
There's something bothering you?
There it goes.
Is everything all
Wait,
right?
no.
I've been
That's
thinking
not what I
about that myself. I suppose we're okay. I feel like we could be doing more for folks out here, but otherwise, we're all right.
We should go our separate ways.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on home then.
Sure. And then, why aren't you at HQ? I wonder if he was a deserter, and that's why we found him off in the middle of nowhere. Let's see, recruitment clipboard.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Nope.
Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, I'll be around.
Okay, guess I can't. All right, well, he'll be up at Coastal Cottage. Okay, let's get our spray and pray back on. Okay, so we have no way in here. That's unfortunate. Until we're willing to get a bunch of points in Hacker. Do I need any more intelligence to do that? I don't think so. I think I just have been skipping the perk. I know we need one more in intelligence, which I think at this point is fine if I go up. I had been holding off because the idiot savant triggers, but I don't know how else we're going to get in here to do this quest other than that. Because we really should have made it part of the previous quest. When you get the note, just get like a password to here. That would have been a nice touch. We would have had to edit the vanilla terminal though, so maybe that's why we didn't. We should be able to rig up some sort of like alternate activation hack though, like a fake out perk thing. Yeah, I could console command it, but I would like to solve this for other folks in the future. So punishing myself by not doing it that way means I will be thinking about a solution. Because it seems to me like we should be able to inject some sort of perk that's like an alternate activation that says like bypass terminal or something like that when you activate it without having to edit the default terminal, without having to give it an actual password. Like even if it was just an alternate activation that you like bypass terminal and it just unlocks the door for you. Well, it's just the Railroad, it's just the Brotherhood of Steel aren't happening anymore. All right, what's going on with... Let's talk to Jake via HQ radio and see if that sorts out that broken objective that's stuck there.
Glad we got some more bathrooms installed. The lines were starting.
I'll see you later.
Okay, so that did not clear out that misc objective. Let's see here. We still have this envoy. Why is the envoy still... Okay, well, the Jake one did clear out. Okay, cool. Why is the envoy one still there, though? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because that we have several pieces of code to double check and clean that out. I wonder if there was somebody in there and they just wandered away or something. Because we have a map marker on there. Let's see if it takes us to that meeting room or if just some random person. Explosives on the door to open it. There's mods that do that, which are pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of, like, the problem with the explosives on the door, though, is then you're like, oh, can I use that ability throughout the game? And we don't want that. So it's like, we want something specific for this quest. I really think that adding like a bypass holotape to the package we get from the Bunker Hill Traveler, or whatever they were called, Tourist, I think that will suffice. And it's a decent spot to inject that.
You have no idea what it's been like.
Okay, let's go see if the envoy thing is pointing us up to that room or not. And we'll see if somebody actually showed up. Also, I don't really want to be in power armor all the time.
We're having warning. Overdue for maintenance.
Okay, let's see. Well, it's definitely pointing in that room.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Alright, let's leave our power armor right here.
Keep traveling. Just want. I don't require sleep or
Oh, there's somebody. Okay.
These people soft with comfortable living. You should shoot some
So, our paths cross once more. I've had time to reflect on our last meeting. Truth be told, you left quite the impression on myself and my troops. After informing the
I feel like he should be without his helmet in this meeting.
There's been much discussion as to our next move. Some favor returning to the capital wastes. Most, however, prefer to stay here in the Commonwealth. And some have suggested that we ally ourselves with you. An intriguing notion, and one I am inclined to agree with.
And?
The destruction of the Pridwin and Maxon's forces is obviously something I can't condone. But, at least now, I understand your reasons. And so my hope is that by allying with you, we can prevent any similar conflicts being necessary in the future. And that perhaps together, we can bring an end to this gunner war that is afflicting the Commonwealth and her people. So, what do you say?
What's your plan exactly?
I never had much interest in fighting the Institute, Railroad, or Minutemen. I've always believed the Brotherhood's role is first and foremost the preservation of technology, but not at the cost of others' well-being. Our secondary purpose is aided by the first. The technology we preserve should be used to help defend, to educate, to support humanity. My plans are to continue what I see as the Brotherhood's true purpose, to secure technology, safeguard it, but also use it to help others.
You honor the Brotherhood.
I agree.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Things may be challenging to begin with, but I believe this to be the start of a powerful and prosperous union. I will make myself available to you anytime you require advice or counsel. And of course, what remains of the Brotherhood is at your disposal. You shall be granted full access to the Caliburn outpost, and we shall start moving troops and resources to bolster your own forces immediately. Together, we shall guide the Commonwealth into a bright tomorrow. And, if I may be so bold, ad victoriam.
But do you have any master hackers in your ranks? Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
I feel like we should. I think we unlock
Everything seems to be proceeding
troops
according to
from
plan,
this.
sir.
I don't know if it triggered. I thought it triggered right after that, but I feel like it might be like we're gonna get a delayed pop-up and it's gonna jump scare me. Let's go to. Let's see. One of our northern outposts. We'll go to Grey Garden. Okay, I'm checking in my, let's see. Looking for unlocks here. Let's see if we unlocked Brotherhood from this. We did not. Okay. That is only if we... I think it's only if you go with the actual Brotherhood. I'm checking the... Let's see. Unlockable SAO3 unit type BOS Knight. Alright, let's try unlock BOS. Yeah, it does not look like we have you unlock knights from siding with them. It's only if you side with the actual Brotherhood. Let me double check one thing though. Unit types, Brotherhood units, Remnants allied. No, there is one. Unlockable unit types, Brotherhood units, Remnants allied. All right, let's see what this does. Maybe Ada can hack it. Does she have a better hacking skill? I can try her. Yeah, it does say we should unlock Brotherhood units. What are the requirements on this unlockable, and why aren't they triggering? Alright, let's see what the requirements say. Wonder if we have them set up incorrectly or something. Alright, requirements, ally meeting accepted, BOS remnants. Oh, so this probably just isn't triggering in real time, so I wonder if I just need to, hold on, let's check the, cancel, get out of the screen. I wonder if I just need to check, just wait until the unlocks trigger. It might trigger in the morning or something. Let's try that, we'll just try waiting.
Good to see you, General.
Anybody got a bed I can borrow here? No bed, no chair. Can't use any furniture. Well, we'll go up to the.
You act fast.
We'll go up to the bunks up here. Perfect. Just wait 24 and see if it triggers. Checking. Oh, Jake can. Let's see. I think Jake. No, I have not finished the story. I'm still. And I'm glad because I need the Brotherhood or the Brotherhood remnants to actually man my air support for the final battle. Okay, is this? Hold on a second. Show quest stage. 5012 5C9. I will only let me do it with the editor. It's so funny with Starfield. You have to use the editor, right? Or the ID number. In extended SQ03B BOS remnants. What is it looking for? It is looking for stage 20 to be set, which it is. Stage 50 to be set. It is. So yeah, this should be valid. Why is this not triggering? All right, I guess we gotta check another log file. Let's see what our unlockables say. let's go open here. This is to unlockables. Why are we not triggering this? Unlock manager. What does this unlock? Oh, Heather Casting can unlock advanced terminals. Okay, we are looking for a screenshot of this. Put this on this monitor. To this computer. Okay, I don't see it in this list. So, oh, and actually my unlock, that's really old. Okay, we're gonna do this. My unlock thing is not running. Let's see here. Show quest variable, SS2 unlock manager. Yes. All right, we'll let that run. See what it does in my log file. Huh, it is not dumping a log file. That's weird. Let's see here. Okay, I need another function lookup here. So once again, the log's not running, so that's not good. Let's see. Open files. Nope, wrong file. Wrong file. Unlock manager. Okay, what? How do I open the log again? Let's see. Unlock log. Handle game loaded. Okay. Okay, this should now dump out the log for me, so I can figure out what the heck is going on here. 5. Still not doing the unlock log. Why not? Okay, so then this means we got to check our save file. So save, check resaver. Okay, we're going to use the resaver tool to investigate this save and see what's going on here. Where did I stick that? Tools, resaver. All right. Okay, we're going to open up Fall Room Tools here and see what state our save is in. Why is it not? Save file successfully loaded. Okay. We got a lot of suspended stacks. We got a lot of active scripts. The Tom Thorne quest is a big pain in the butt. Oh, I wonder if that's what's blocking our... Is the Tom Thorne quest blocking all of our stuff? Let's look at suspended stacks here. What is suspended? Workshop script P as worker, get actor base. This is going to be all Tom Thorne breaking everything. 802. What is this? 802 0010. Who is that? Wait, did I get that wrong? Oh, wrong way on the zeros. All right, let's try this again. Yep, Tom Thorne. Tom Thorne, you're breaking my save. Okay, so what we need to do is shut down his quest, disable him, and then clean up our save here. So let's try that. All right, we're going to go disable, show variables, stop quest 800CB89, and what's the other quest here? Oh, Tom for QST. Okay, yeah, that was his quest. So let's make sure it's not running. It is not. Okay, so then we're gonna go save, clean out Tom. Quit the game. Okay, we're gonna use resaver again. I'll show you guys how to do some save file surgery. So I'm gonna actually, it's not gonna be very surgical. I'm just gonna nuke a bunch of scripts. But yeah, Tom Thorne, the NPC, corrupted in my save file months ago, and I just ignored him thinking it would be okay, but he is now gumming up all my scripts. So we are just going to do this. We're going to go terminate these threads terminated and zeroed. And then I don't think we have to do anything. Suspended stacks should clean themselves up, but we are just going to delete them because we know they're, well, I should check a few of them. Yeah, they're all Tom Thorne. Okay. So we're just going to delete these suspended stacks. Delete. Yes. Delete it. Delete elements. Sure, delete suspended stacks. Select no, they'll be skipped instead of deleted. Yes. Delete them all. Doesn't seem to be working. How about if can I group select? Delete, yes. That doesn't seem to be working. Okay, then we're going to save this again. Really bad. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, it is saved. I'm going to launch the game and see if it crashes with that save file. And if so, we will go back and not delete any of the suspended stacks, leave them there. And just terminating all of the active scripts will be enough to make a difference. All right, so please stand by while we see if my game crashes. Okay, let's see if this crashes. I got you, Phil.
Maximum crabs!
I'm excited to get 3 more maximum crabs for the collection. Save game is corrupt and cannot be loaded. Okay. All right. Yeah. So it doesn't like that I deleted that. Close, follow 4, close, close, close. Okay, let's go back into tools, resaver, Resaver. Go to my saves here. We're going to delete out. Oops, that's Skyrim saves. Fallout 4 saves. All right, we'll get rid of clean out Tom. Actually, I don't have to. It looks like the Resaver made a backup automatically on its own. So we'll restore the backup. Select save file. Oh, God. Oh, the puns. I'm going to hate myself for this, but would you say Tom Thorne has been a proverbial thorn in your side? All right, let's terminate these. Okay. File, save. Yeah, you're going to back it up for me anyway. Okay, there we go. And then go back into the game. Okay, so if this works, then in theory I should be able to force run the handle game loaded on Unlock Manager, or it might just trigger automatically after I load the game. We'll see. So who knows how bad my... But I'm guessing that the reason the scripts have been... or my Unlock Manager in particular has been stuck and other things have still been working is because Unlock Manager would be touching the character quests and it would probably kept getting to Tom's quest and it was stuck in a loop. Because Tom Thorne was in a really weird state. He was like technically deleted, even though we could see him there. Just good old save game corruption. It's just creation engine things. Okay, well, it didn't corrupt, so that's good. So now we'll go call quest function, SS2, unlock manager, handle game loaded. Now we should get a new script generating. Okay, so far nothing is happening. Let's see. Alright, save. Unlock manager, check. Alright, we're going to run this through. Yeah, I'm still not seeing a new script appearing, and a new log file appearing. So we're going to check back in tools. Let's check in Resaver and see if... I wonder if those scripts may have just unsuspended themselves, and then we just have a whole bunch of new scripts I got to terminate. So unlock manager, check. Loading. Okay, yeah, there we go. So now we have 281 active scripts. Let's see here. Wait, a lot of these are suspended instead of terminated. Okay, we need to terminate all these. I think Tom Thorne may have broken our save. Even Resaver is struggling to terminate these. I'm trying to do an individual. Let's find the unlock manager here. Oh, and that's probably why our HUD hasn't been updating too. I've had that problem for a while. Let's see, terminate this. Let's see if I can terminate individually. I'm still showing suspended. Yeah, I think that's why our resources haven't been updated. The left side meters haven't been working for ages. Probably a similar problem. Curse you, Thorn! Okay, but these are saying zeroed, so that's good. Okay, let's see here. Load save. Unlock manager check. Okay, let's do. Alright, let's check in this one now. Let's see. Tools.
Oh, yes. Quite right. Well, it just seems to be a tad slow at night, as if it's not running on a full charge. Jolly good. Just let me know if we need a new power unit, and I'll send you.
Okay, let's make sure these are still zeroed out. Unlock manager. Still says zeroed, but it also says suspended, which makes me worry. Okay, let me check the logs again. Yeah, it's just not generating the unlock manager log. It's almost like the quest is stuck. All right, let's look at the code again here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here's something we can try. All right, we're gonna go. We have a thing that does a debug message box, so I can see if the quest is responsible or responsive. Manager, find, unlockable, and then we got the 502209C. 9C. Oh wait, but it's not. That's the wrong. I need to know what chapter 3 is in this. Show quest variable. C3 Q master. Let's see. I guess it's C instead of 5. There you go. Unlockable found in a waiting list. Okay, cool. So unlock manager is doing stuff. So it's not completely unresponsive. That's good. Okay, that is set as blocked. Does that get cleared anywhere? Okay, here we go. So here is a failing. We have these like we have these blockers that we have set up in our code that are designed to prevent stuff from running multiple times, but it can cause things to get stuck, and that is what's going on here. So I need to add this into our handle game loaded code. All right, let's fix that in unlock manager in case anybody else runs it into this. Okay, so what we can do is set PQV won't let us set it. Okay, so we need to save unlock manager stuck. Close out of here. All right, we're going to make ourselves a new function real quick here. Function clear blocks and function. All right, let's compile this. Oh no, why is that stuck? Creation kit, no! No, don't crash. Why are you crashing? The worst timing. Right as we're about to try something. All right, close you out. We'll load another creation kit. Close the program. Close you. Cancel you. Okay, there we go. CK, a new CK open. Let's open the script manager. Come on, game. Or CK, I guess. I'm going to whisper to the CK. There it goes. Okay. Now we need unlock manager. Recompile this. Nope, wrong folder. Okay. I have faith we can restore this. We can recover from Tom Thorne's treachery here. I'm going to need to remember to clear out my folders after this stream. Okay, let's see here. So we'll close Resaver. Go into our network share. Grab Unlock Manager. Back into Fallout 4. Data, scripts. Make some new folders here. Okay, now we'll try this again. Please stand by. Okay, load back in. See how we go. Did we defeat Thorn? Okay, we need to see block. Okay, we need to go handle game loaded. There we go. Nightingale medics, NLTC mercs, CPD units, super mutants, Minutemen, Institute. Still didn't get our Brotherhood units, but oh, more defend the checkpoint. Lupe's Revenge. Mini memory den. Oh, that's an interesting building model. How many unlocks have we had backed up here? There it is. Sounds like a Yaogwai. I think the Yaogwai won. Nope, nope. Our guys are still alive. So I don't know how to get down to you. need to get to the top level. Well, I got a good shot at why is my screen freaking out? What is happening here? Is there any way to get down here safely? I guess all the way back here. Oh God! Ooh.
Nothing new to report, General.
Okay, can still help. We can still help. It's not too late. Look at all this AP we've got. Yep, still fighting Yagwai. All right, we're gonna need a little more of a surgical weapon here. Got you guys.
Checkpoint occupation complete. Initializing patrols.
Well, I appreciate that there's a boss chest there. That's nice. You know, I'm a big fan of this spray and pray so far, other than the fact that there's nowhere safe to use it. I guess it's a lot like the Lorenzo's gun in that way. It'll be great for the assaults when I catch them running over the hill. But let's go ahead and queue up. Let's just get like a weird variety mix of units added to our army. Let's get a real ragtag group going here. Now that we've got all these new types. Yeah, we'll get ourselves... We'll get like 2 of everything. We're going to need a lot of beds for this army. Wait, what is the difference between Gen 1 synth and... Alright, well, we'll try it. We'll see what it does. There we go. Alright, we're going to need about 40 beds. And this place is going to be crazy.
You're one of the good guys.
Alright, let's see. Let's get up here. Like, realistically, the idea of that system was you might set up like an outpost that you're going to have for super mutants and load it up with them, but we're just getting silly here just because I want to see. I like the idea of just random groups appearing. Let's see. Okay, and then we'll give them a ceiling. It's gonna be very basic. It's gonna be a wall. And we'll give something like this on this. No, we need something skinnier. Need something. Is there a doorway? Here we go. We'll make them a little bunkhouse right here. Cement layered bunkhouse. All right, let me grab this here. No, twist that for me. Twist that for me. Oh, can I not connect that on that corner? Fine. There. Wait, can you not snap like that? Do I need a different wall here? Oh, I need one of these corner pieces to shift direction. Surface snap off? No, you don't want to connect. You don't want to connect to this. There we go. That'll have to work. Okay. Now we need some roofs here. Perfect. Wait, hold on a second. We'll give it a little more. A little more of a scrappy vibe. Come on, get in there. Oh, not quite enough roof. We need a little more. Oh, I got out of workshop mode there. Whoopsie. Oh, wait, hold on. We can make this work. We can make this work. We'll just take you. You're going to come sit over here. We got to turn surface snap back on. You come over to here. Right there. Let me just seal this in nicely. Look, guys, it's beautiful. You have a nice open window. Your heads are covered. You should be so happy. Look at that bunkhouse. It's a beauty. Okay, we've done it. We've unlocked our ultimate army potential. We fixed a nasty bug in Workshop Framework. I feel like it's a pretty successful night, guys. All right. Awesome. So this is a good time to stop. I will see you guys on Saturday, bright and early, 8 a.m. Central. Gonna stream for as many hours as I humanly can before I crash and then awaken the next day and try again. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will catch you Saturday morning.